Hello guys and welcome back to the War of the Conquest series and our new queen, Arya Targaryen. If you did not see the last episode, I definitely would recommend it because Aegon the Dragon died. That's right, the dragon who I thought would live to be probably the longest reigning king of all time ended up dying in his 30s. And so that was a shame, but even more of a shame was the way in which he died, which was being killed in a tourney joust by his own Kingsguardman, Sir Morgan Hightower. So I asked you guys about what you thought we should do with Morgan, as obviously being a Kingslayer, you know, as a Kingsguardman doesn't really fit his role too well. Hold on, let me just... The audio volume feels like it's a bit too loud, so we'll just tune that down a bit. Hold on. They're not talking at all now. Alright. Well, whatever. Yeah. As I was saying, the man who killed my father was a member of the Kingsguard, and I asked you guys what you think we should do with him. So some of you said we should imprison the Kingslayer, or just completely kill him immediately, while another one of you actually pointed out that the regent, Robin Darkland, is arbitrary, so he won't necessarily imprison Morgan Hightower since he knows it would actually incur tyranny for the Queen. People would view negatively the Queen for imprisoning one of her Kingsguard for what is essentially a crime, or not a crime, an accidental injury, you know, just a miscalculation in a joust. And so to kind of save face, we can't really imprison him. And I think our regent would probably go with that path as well. He's been very cautious so far with who he sided with, and he's just worked to kind of stabilize the realm a bit to the ascension of the young queen. And you can see it's had its positive effects. Or when she took over, I suppose, there was no one in positive relations, and now there is. There's a couple of lords, and a lot more are being swayed to my side. A lot more have already been dissuaded from joining factions, and you can see the Crown Loyalist is actually pretty strong, so we're just going to follow with what I think my regent would do, and that is going to be to essentially not do anything about the Kingsguard member. But I can assure you people of two things. One, Morgan is not going to ascend to Lord Commander anytime soon. And two, Arya won't forget. You know, this is her regent making the decision. She's 8 years old. She can't choose to imprison him. But when she ascends to the throne, we'll see what kind of woman she turns into. You know, maybe she's a little ruthless or just. And maybe she sees it in herself to imprison her father's killer. Very likely, I'd say, if she turns just, that I would do that. For now, we do have to worry about the increased council power on the Iron Throne, so it's been a long intro. Let's get going. Straight into an autosave. Brilliant. So there's a couple of wars we could command to end, which would improve some relations. Great Gallows Mutiny. That one. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to get involved, because that's the little Pirate Lord squabbles. Apologies about that interruption, guys. So, as I was saying, it looks like Robin has been forced to join one of Harston's factions. Hopefully it's the Crown Loyalist one. And it is. Good. So we have our regent in the Crown Loyalist. Thank God for that. Very awkward if the man in charge of the throne wasn't loyal to it. Here's a betrothal offer. So Robin Stark is offering the marriage of his son and heir, Benjen, to my mother, Molly Ann. Now that might get me an alliance with the North. I'm I'm quite open to that idea, actually. Because obviously it's not her deciding if her mother gets married. It's Robin. And I do think he probably would do it. Again, he's just trying to get as many alliances as possible for the crown. And the Starks are quite powerful. We need the support of the North when they are potentially threatening to join one of these factions. They actually are in a faction for Mayra, so yeah, let's accept. My mother's betrothed now to the heir to the North. And that does give us a non-aggression pact. Lord Perrin of the Stoneways declared the Stoneway War for Prince Vaegon's claim on Dorne. Uh-oh. So her husband, yeah. They're trying to put him in charge. He's actually in Mantares. The Ironwoods have, what, 9,000 men behind them, as well as the support of the Santagars. So it is a complete Dornish civil war because the Ironwoods are so powerful. They are as powerful as the Martells. Dear God. I will actually command Lord Ironwood to end this war, though. Or we'll ask the council what they think, because I think this is a good chance for us to gain relations with the Martells. Hold on. I think the audio is a little low. Yeah, that seems fine. The vote on whether to command Lord Perrin Ironwood to end his war against Lady Paramount Dacella Martell has been taken. The council voted against, so Lord Agar Saltcliffe and Duncan voted for, thinking we should command them to stop. That's Agar Saltcliffe, the Master of Laws, and Duncan, the Grand Maester Duncan. And meanwhile, the Septon voted against Lionel Langward, the Master of... Where's Lionel? Oh, Master of Whispers, duh. Also voted against. Lord Jared Staunton, the Master at Arms, voted against. Lord Jeremy Gardner, the Hand of the King, voted against. And Lord Pate Hardy, the Master of Coin, voted against. Interesting. And so ultimately, we've had to decide not to interfere in the Dornish Civil War. Interesting to see if there's another change of power there. It obviously won't be major to the Martells, because it'll just be her husband in charge instead. But they could capture someone, you know? Bringing Vaegon to charge is going to be a little rocky. But there's the Martells getting small victories straight away. 6,000. Oh, they're going to have to get these men out of here before the Ironwoods kind of close the route. Marissa Aaron's dead. Shame for her. Ooh, and there is a Santagar army bidding about 700 Dornishmen back in Planky Town. They've gotten away scot-free to join the Ironwoods. That's very bad for the Martells. They had to crush that army. Robin the Noble has provoked the lordship of Driftwood Hall from the Stains. That's more power to the north. Damn. But they have left the Mara for the Iron Throne faction, interestingly enough, and joined the Crown Loyalists after I promised the hand of my mother to the heir to the north. They no longer want to support Mara, and they are now supporting the Crown. So we do have the support of the Stepstones, the Westerlands, obviously, being my uncle, and the North now. Very good. My Master-at-Arms tells me one of my commanders, Robin, has improved significantly. Excellent. So he has gained 2 more Marshal. Good on Robin Stark. Dangerous faction. Which one's this? The 70% one. That is the increased council power. Okay. Lord Martin is asking us to deal with an assassination attempt inside a realm. It is not my call. What I do want to do, though, is get Mayra probably married. He's already married to a Langward. Mayra is not, and she's 10. So let's get my good cousin married, preferably to someone not powerful enough to try to press her claim. Really, because she could be a little bit of a thorn in our side. If we married her to a Tully, for example, who we already have marriages with. I think I'm going to marry her to the Lord of Aegon's Ridge. Yarwick is in Aegon's Ridge. Why? Huh. Alright. Yeah, I could give it to him I do think that probably would be a nice... He has Tully blood, it looks like. Yeah, his grandmother was a Tully. Lord of Hawthorne is also a decent shout, but he is lower born than a High Lord. Yep. Robert Yarwick can marry Mera Targaryen. Congrats on his good marriage. I don't want to marry her off matrilineally and create a cadet house that could challenge me this early. You know, could be troubling. We already have a cadet like House in Dorne, although they are keeping the Martell name. We have the ones that fled to Mantares and didn't really expand the bloodline. Grand Maester Duncan has died. Okay. While I was rambling about bloodlines and whatnot. Your Grace, the Conclave of the Citadel has selected a new Grand Maester, the head of the Order of Maesters and servant to the Iron Throne. They've chosen Grand Maester Osric, a former Archmaester. Very good. Hopefully he will serve me well. Can we command to end that war against the High Towers, perhaps? Not you, the next one. High Towers are a pretty major house, but they're not directly under us, so we wouldn't really improve relations with anyone. Oh my. Lady Adorn. Ah, Tully. Bastard. Jeremy. Oh. We could have civil war on our hands very soon. In fact, more Crown Loyalists are abandoning. Who was that? It was one of the Great Lords. It was Lord Stark, wasn't it? Damn it. Your Grace, for some time now I've been in the employ of Lady Arteria, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in King's Landing. No. No. Just, no. The only Crown Loyalist left is Harston. The Dragon Dragox is a ravenous beast. She regularly roams the lands of King's Landing, gorging on the livestock of the small folk. Hundreds of them have sought audience with you in the past months to protest at this, their discontent growing all the while. I will offer them all just recompense because the region is charitable. Okay. Adam Durand and died of depression. Mirror for the Iron Throne is sprouted again. Damn it. We need more Crown Loyalists, but I can't even hold feasts or anything. I really can't do anything to make people like me more, other than just give them money. Hold on. Sorry about that other interruption, guys. But what I was saying, or thinking, rather, is that because the region is charitable, we could actually send some gifts to these High Lords to try to get them more on side. I do think we'll do that. We'll start with someone we can turn immediately to our side. Actually, can we turn Stark? We can, with low gold. So give that to Stark, and give this to Aaron. Both of them are in positive opinions now, and hopefully that'll get them to leave those factions. Obviously, there's nothing guaranteed. But I can't waste too much more gold. We gotta keep at least 100 in the coffers for now. Let's see if that gets some of them to leave, though. Stark hasn't joined any negative factions. He's leading the Mero one, but that's not... Oh. Another person just joined that. Damn, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Surprised they haven't offered me their demands yet. Here's Jeremy the Young declaring his second claim on Dorne. Sorry again about another interruption. But, as I was saying, Jeremy the Young has declared his second claim on Dorne on Lady Dacella. So, because Dacella is caught up in a massive civil war with the Ironwoods, which you're probably gonna lose just by looking at the amount of men she can muster, Jeremy's trying to press his weak claims on Dorne now. Which, where do these come from? Oh, his grandmother was the Lady Paramount there. Okay. Arwen of Dorne. That was when the Gardner line ruled. Okay. Well, obviously I can't let them do that. Command him to end that. See if the council will back me. Hopefully they will. And they did vote in favor. 3 people voting against. I'm afraid I cannot end this war. And, we can't really do much. Can we imprison him? Since we have evidence that he's the leader of a plot, we actually can, but the Regency Council does not want to. They're all following the favors of people, most of them following the Regent. Oh no, this is awful. Our greatest, pretty much, rivals so far, the Gardeners, are going to take Dorne. Mayra's angry with me because I'm always winning against her in games. I'll tell her to get lost. Mayra may gain rowdy. Just avoid her from now on. Or that's all fine then. Don't think she's going to tell her to get lost because she's a bit affectionate. Would she avoid her? Probably not. I think she'd just say that. Mayra went crazy and started a fist fight with me. Let's do it again sometime. We've become friends because of that. Huh. So we went from being pretty much rivals to actually close friends. Interesting. We are in need of a new Master at Arms. And we might be in need of a new Master of Coin rather soon. He's secluding himself. New Master at Arms, we will name to that position Russ Farwind of the Stepstones. Train troops here desperately. We're in need of a new Paramount Knight as well. Mace Borley maybe? We'll give it to Pikewood Sloane. Why not? Lord Commander after all. Dragon of the Dragon Gate. Okay, so we don't have any more Dragon Riders. So we'll give this command to... Hold on. There you go. Royce Mormont, maybe? He is a Craven, though. Because the Lord Paramounts will separate if a war comes, so there's no point in giving it to them. Edric of Sharppoint, maybe. He seems good. We'll give it to him. Don't like that Craven modifier for commanding troops. Oh, the Gardeners have so many men. They're just going to storm into Dorne with 40,000 men. It's going to be slaughter. Look how many men the Martells have right now. And even together with the Ironwoods, they would only have 20,000. Shame I can't do more. But I really can't. There's just nothing I can do to stop the Gardeners from doing that. Oh, and here it is. This will mean at least the Gardeners don't get Dorne, it seems, because they're going to be at war with me. For too long, you have restricted the political influence of your vassals. The time has come to give the council more power. Submit to this demand peacefully or face the consequences. Rest assured that I have gathered others who are equally upset. Signed, Lord Bandon of Diarden. And so supporting him is Agar of the Iron Owls, Jeremy Gardner, to the surprise of no one. Lord of Faring Cross, Lady of Stokeworth, Lord of Byford, Lord of Cracklaw Baron, another member of my council. Damn, the Lady of Dalston Keep, Lord of the Trident, the Lady of Dorne, not really in it right now because she's fighting the Ironwood, so I don't mind that. Lady of Adadale, and the Lord of Stepstones is not that powerful either. They do have quite a couple of men. We will have, guaranteedly on our side, the Westerlands. And we'll have whatever we can muster here in the Crown Lands, which seems like we won't have this 9k. I assume we'll have about 15k. But minus fear, and they get empowered council, which gives them this. Law changes can be voted on by the council. And then they can probably move these ones. Yeah, they can start changing the other titles. It's all really bad, but it's our regent who's in decision of this. I don't think any of these particularly speak against it. Maybe Patient would say he would surrender this temporarily and then eventually restrict the laws, but I think we're going to war. I'm not surrendering to their factions. New queen needs to show her power. So no, I will not be blackmailed. We're going to civil war. Second Westerosi civil war to increase council power. Here comes the Westerlands, and the Iron Throne is in a state of war. We should send ravens to the great lords, rallying them to the crown's defense. They will surely honor their obligations. And Lord Langward has gone against me as well. Lady Eliana Durandon has sided with the rebels. Dear God. Will anyone come to our aid? The Vale is undecided. The North is undecided. Can we form that alliance? The council votes no. Oh, because we don't have people in the council. A new hand, Lord Hayford. Master of Laws, Lord Celtigar. Master at Arms. We'll give the position to Clement the King's Justice. Master of Coin. Oh my. Cal Staunton. Master of Whispers. This is probably the most important one. Malara Mertens. Then we're in need of an advisor, which can be Lord Rosby. And that's our new council, our temporary war council. Now, would you form an alliance? No. Political concerns, of course. How many men can we muster? We actually get more than I thought we could, because we get the Ironwood men and the Martell men. All of which I'm going to have to put down. I'm going to, because as I've made perfectly clear at this point, I don't want to play like that, because obviously they're fighting their own war. They're not going to be able to fight for us. So that makes things more difficult. We only have 11,000 men. Commanders Royce Mormont, Baron Massey, and Orion Kindlin. Alright. Now what I need to know is how many Dragon Riders do I have. I think it's just a Jacaerys. And his dragon is rather small. Alright, Men of Hayford go there. Let's get as many of these guys gathered up together. Let's actually call up all our fleets that we can. Put down the Dornish ones. These guys are going to have to be put down. I'm just going to have done with these fleets. They're going to go right here straight away. Pick up the Darklands. You guys gather up in the north. Join up with the Celtigars. There won't be enough ships for them, though. Send you the Rosby ships as well. But what this does mean is that until these fleets arrive in King's Landing, we can't actually get the main force out. Main force must be commanded at the very least. That should be fine. Can you get away? 14th of the first moon. You absolutely cannot. A lot of these men are just going to have to be put down immediately. I think everyone is moving. How soon can you get there? 2nd of the first. Let's just move you in. That is rather good. Uh-oh. 23rd, the men of Rosby almost got caught out. Send them hiding back into their castle. Hold there. Oh my god. You guys are getting caught out, aren't you? Go to bayonets. Hold out for now. Large bands of rebels and opportunists are flocking to the banner. The faithless traitor Lord Bandit. He is the leader of the rebellion, though. So if we could actually capture him in Dire Den, which, you know, could be very manageable, we could put down the rebellion. Look, he's making his move. There's the Darkland men. They can't get all of the men out. So I will have to send that fleet up north. Oh. Because I've pretty much squirreled most of the men out of here. Let's get this main force, though. Actually, you go straight to Rosby. Stefarian Harlaw is currently under my control, and his relative, Lady Paramount Eliana Durandon, is currently opposing us. Yeah, not imprisoning him, no. Not imprisoning the Harlaws, no. Quite far related. They're not even of the same house. Gotten all the men out of there. Castle of Spotswood, no. Rook's Rest, Bramsford, Greensward. Can we get either of those men out? No, Bramsford we can. No, they're being pursued just now. Damn. And the men of Rook's Rest are obviously in trouble as is. So yeah, just gather back here. They are marching south at us, so what we're going to do is we're just going to intercept these Crownland forces before they really gather into a pile. Castle of the Red Keep men. Give him Dragonstone. And we'll give these to the other flank. So leading my flank will obviously be Mace Borley. And we'll give the other one to Pikewood Sloan, the Lord Commander. Let's actually just to have a look where we're missing our men. Some we couldn't even raise, but it's pretty much Bramsford, the only unmarked one. Are the Gardeners still at war with Dorne? They are not. Go straight to Rosby, actually. Just intercept them outright. Have you guys march there. But I am going to end this episode here because, I mean, I really can't record right now, it doesn't seem. And we're about at the time limit. So, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Apologies for this maybe abrupt ending, but we'll get a civil war in the next one, so hey, look at that. Goodbye, guys.